All right, you fans of old school Madden or you new guys, let me show you the pickle that I'm in. I'm going to give you some advice. And this advice is dependent on whether or not you like to run these type of routes for your receivers. I just realized this in the game I played, my first game of the season of my second season in my franchise. I had to really do some GM magician work to get my salary cap to where I could play. And I had a big injury, 8-week injury to my starting cornerback, one of my starting cornerbacks, which led me to have to make other moves because I was short of active players. And now my salary cap is at negative 20,000. I just missed it. I don't know if it's going to let me play with that or not. I know in NBA 2K it does. We'll find out. But getting off point here, look at my receivers. I have second-year Matt Jones. Remember that guy? He is my stud. Then I've basically got some fill-in guys, and I've got Brandon Marshall, who, when drafted in this game, they didn't, I guess, foresee him having the many good years, I believe, in Denver that he had. And he's the kind of build that I like as well. I like to have big, strong wide receivers to get those pancakes. And then I like to have a slot guy who is a burner. These wide receivers don't really completely fit the bill, but one problem I did have, when I went to go run some of the wide receiver option plays, those plays are dependent on your wide receiver's awareness. The higher the awareness, the smarter the receiver, the better decision he's going to make on those wide receiver option plays. So, for instance, if you have a wide receiver option play where he could curl, post, or streak, a really smart top-of-the-line wide receiver is going to make the best decision most of the time, and he's going to get open. And with the really smart guys, you could get to an old guy and just sub him in for that particular formation or the formations that you like with some wide receiver option plays and whatever playbook you like. You can get you an old guy who doesn't even need to be fast, but if he's got 85 or higher awareness, you're going to see that guy get open because he's crafty, right? That makes sense. I don't have any of those guys on my team, and now I can't even pick up any of those guys. I've basically lost the ability to run wide receiver option plays. I tried a few with Jones, and it was either Marshall or Haas. One of these guys had a couple that I had called. They didn't make the right moves. Now, you can see right here, Marshall, 48 awareness, definitely not going to make the right move. But out of the, I believe it was 3 that Matt Jones ran, he did not get open. So take it from me, the awareness on a receiver matters. He could be 99 speed, sure, he can do some streaks for you. But the awareness matters for those option plays. Those option plays are really fun to see happen and to watch that receiver make that decision. I would recommend you always have that one, at least one quote unquote smart guy in your receiver core. The other thing I was going to do, because I use Reggie Bush, who's on my team, I use him as, oh, I just saw a surprise that I didn't realize before I made this video. I had Brandon Stokely in my first season. I switched his position to make him kind of like a Reggie Bush, but like a older poor man's Reggie Bush. And when Reggie Bush had gotten hurt, that's worked out okay, but he started to decline. He's in his 30s. Stats went down from last season. But I do see he is the old guy with the good awareness. Good enough. 83. So that's probably what I'm going to do, is I'm going to put him in on some packages where he is running that wide receiver option route. Really interesting how good these Madden games are. From, let's see, this is Madden 07, so it came out in 06, and we're about to end 25. We're at mid-season, so let's call this game 17 and a half years old. Wow. If you have any input on this, do leave a comment. I appreciate you watching. There should be a link in the description, if I remember to put it, that goes to a playlist that only covers 6th generation console Madden games. So that would be PS2, Xbox, GameCube, the potential for PSP. It's a different game though. So, all right, thanks for watching.
Ryan here. Silly reviews. Silly reviews.